Hi everybody, I thought I'd show you how I made this cute lily card. And the inside's blank. I tend to leave my cards blank until I know who they're going to and what occasion they're going to be used for. So I start off with, this is the Lawn Fawn stitched die that I used to make this panel. And I'm just gluing it down. I put some little craft glue right there and I'm gluing it down to my Misty. And that's how I keep it in place. I didn't get the magnets with the Misty. In the first flower I am going to use, and I'll show you the stamp set here in just a second. This is, I'm kind of get them all mixed up. This is the Layered Lily set from Altenew. It's one of my favorite stamp sets. So I'm going to use that. And I'm going to put the lily where I want it on my paper. And that's kind of up towards the top, but not touching the top, you know, far up. And then I am going to shut my Misty to pick it up. And this is the Simon Says Cube inks, and this is the hybrid ink, and this is Sunshine. I'm just gonna load my stamp up here with this ink. I really like this ink. I'm gonna be getting some more of that in different colors, and then I'm gonna squish this down. There we go, little hair. And then for the second layer of the stamp, I can just line it up where I want it. And that's what I like about the Misty, so I don't have to guess. I know that's where I want it, so I just lay it there, then I pick it up. And this is Coral Reef, the Simon Says ink cube. This is a fun card to make, and it's easy. A good press. And then for the third layer, this is kind of a outliney type layer. My cat wants in the room. This is orange peel from the Simon Says ink cube. Inking it up there. Give it a good press. And you can make the lily any color you want. I just chose orange because I was just in that type of mood, an orange mood. And then for the middle of the flower, I'm actually going to use a distress ink for the stamen. And there it is. I like to have it on that petal of the flower. I am going to use a distress ink. And this is Rusty Hinge. It's one of my favorite colors. Whoops. And then the middle of the flower, I like to have it right there. And I'm going to pick it up. Then again, the Rusty Hinge. close it. And then for the leaf, I'm going to use a variety of inks. And first I have a mask here that I'm going to use to mask off this part of the flower. And then for the solid leaf, I'm going to place it right there. And I'm going to pick it up. This is a Memento Dewdrop ink, and it's called New Sprout. And for the middle of the leaf, that's this one. I'm actually going to use a distress ink, and this is Bundled Sage. And what I like about the Misty, if I screw up, I can stamp it again if the lines didn't all, if I didn't do a good stamp. And it's also good if you want to stamp with distress inks, because then you can stamp it a couple of times. This one I don't have to stamp it again. Then for the third set of the leaf, I want to line up the spine of the leaf like that. And I'm going to use a distress ink. And this is Mowed Lawn. It's a really green color. And press that on there. Ooh, that's nice. Then I'm going to move my mask over a little bit. I have this cut well, but it's not perfect, so I gotta do some shifting. And the leaf, I want that pointing fairly down. Whoops, stuck to my finger. There we go. I'm gonna pick it up, then back with my Memento ink. And then for the middle, there, and my Bundled Sage. Bundled Sage. And then the last one. I want to match up the spine with the spine of the leaf and the Mowed Lawn. I'm just tapping my stamp. You can tell when I stamp because the table shakes. And there, that's done. And you can see how the leaf didn't get all the way up there. And what I do is I have this brush, and I'm going to take some Bundled Sage, and I'm just going to put my brush in it, and then I'm going to fix any white spots there is. The Bundled Sage right here. Then I think Bundled Sage up here. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the Memento. And I'm just wiping my brush off on my sleeve of my shirt. And I'm just using the brush on the dewdrop, the Memento dewdrop, and I'm going to get in there where the white is. There. And then I see I was off a little bit on this stamp, so I'm just going to take my brush and I'm just going to use it to connect these right here. There. One more little white spot. And that's good. And then I'm going to use, I got these stamps at Goodwill. One says Tranquility and one says Harmony. They actually came in a set of 4, but I'm just going to use, I used Tranquility on that other card, so I'm going to use Harmony on this card. And I'm going to lay it where I think I want it. I'm going to close my lid. And then I can see it's crooked, so I'm just going to straighten it up, because I don't want a super crooked word. And then with my Memento ink, I'm just going to ink that up. And then I'm going to close the lid. Give it a press. And there. And then for the twine on here, this is the twine I use. This is a Pretty Pink Posh dye. And then I just cut that and I run it through my Xyron machine, because I found those real skinny ones work better in the Xyron machine. Then you don't get glue all over. And then I'll put it right here along with the bow. And then I'll add 3 sequins. And then I'll adhere it to the card base I made. And that's how I make my simple and easy layered lily card. Thanks for watching. Bye.